Hello, welcome to this short tutorial in which I will introduce the n8n template I designed to use the OpenRoute API for geocoding. So my name is Samir, I'm supply chain data scientist and founder of the startup LogicGreen. Over the past few years, I have performed multiple network design, route optimization for logistics operations, and geocoding is key. So what do we mean by geocoding? So let me show you an example. Let's imagine that you are working in a transportation company. You have multiple customers. It can be retailers, factories, and you are delivering products from warehouses to final customers. And when you receive an order, usually they give you an address. And then you need to use this address to plan your routes. But the address is not something that could be used quite easily. The best way to locate a specific location, basically, is to use the GPS location. Then you can include that in some algorithms to optimize the routing, to calculate driving distance. And this is where geocoding comes. So, for instance, here we have 5 records from multiple countries with addresses. And the idea is to transform this address in longitude and latitude coordinates and some additional information. Then this longitude and latitude will be used later to calculate driving distance and driving time or to optimize networks. And for that, we can use the OpenRoute API. So I have linked the documentation in the workflow. You can create a key for free. I think you have 5,000 calls that are free. And then you can use that for multiple applications. I did some other workflows for these applications, but the first one we are going to use is the geocoding. So we are going to send these 5 records and we expect to have the results here. So let's go back to n8n. This is a simple trigger. Here we have the Google Sheet node. The idea of this node is to collect the different information that we have stored in the Google Sheet. For that, you need to prepare a Google Sheet with these different columns. You need to put the information inside. You need to put your credentials here to connect to the Google Sheet. And then here, what do we have? So then we are going to collect the records. So maybe let me do that now. So we are going to collect these 5 records. All the rest is empty. Here, we send an API call using this API key. In the text, we put the address. Here, we are putting the country code. Here, and for the rest is like mainly some information about which service you want to use, how many records you want to get. So here, only 1 record. Here, there's a typo. It's A. And yeah, for the rest is good. Okay, let's go. So what would be the results? You have multiple results, but what is interesting for us is the coordinates. Then we have details of the street, the neighborhood. So we extract what we are interested in. So for instance, here sometimes it's not defined, it's okay. And then we load that in the Google Sheet. What we do after is we wait 5 seconds between each call just to avoid to overload the API. And then if I go to the Google Sheet, So for instance, here, what they call borough is like in Paris, it's the arrondissement, so it's the sector of the city. So that's why I think it was interesting to have, because it can be used for transportation, because you have different regulation depending on the sector. And here we have the longitude and latitude. That's going to be used in another workflow to calculate driving time and driving distance. Maybe before closing, let me go back to the workflow to show you that we can collect other type of information, the accuracy. So here you will have more information in documentation. But for instance, what can be interesting is that here, if you put the size to 5, they will give you multiple locations. And that could be interesting, especially if you have an address that may be in different cities. And you can use the city name and what they call the borough to know. For instance, in Paris, for a similar address, you can have multiple locations depending on the arrondissement where you are. So this is a feature that quite interesting and that I was using for some projects. If you have any question, Feel free to use the comment section, and see you for the other workflows in which I will introduce how to use OpenRoute API for more transportation related topics. Thank you.